Hey y'all, it's your girl, Mara F. Baby. Please say the baby. And welcome to another episode of Samara Says.
What we do here is go back.
So first things first, I want to thank y'all for watching my last video about my birth story. I got a lot of great feedback on it, a lot of comments, other stories, and things like that. So thank y'all for watching, first and foremost, and thank y'all for enjoying. Today, I want to talk about the misconceptions, the lies, things that are usually untold about pregnancy and becoming a mom. I just have about a couple things, just a couple points that I want to touch on. And really, it's mainly because most common things you hear about people who have kids is, oh, it's such a joy, it's a great experience, it's a blessing, etc., etc. Don't get me wrong now. Being able to have a full-term pregnancy and deliver a healthy baby is in fact a blessing. It is in fact a miracle. It is in fact only God-given, truly, truly. I want to make that clear. However, there are some parts to it that I could have done without. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could have done without. All right. First things first, pregnancy is ghetto. There's no other way around it. Pregnancy is ghetto. When I tell you the body you once knew, you no longer have control of that body. The body is no longer yours. Your child, sole purpose while you're pregnant is to come destroy you. Your child sets out to destroy your body. Now, usually what I've heard is if you're having a baby boy, you glow. I can't remember if you carry low or high, but you have a different look than if you're carrying a girl. I've always been told that when you're carrying a girl, the girl strips you of your beauty to go to her, and you look like Fiona from Shrek, okay? So since I had a girl, that girl stripped me of my beauty. The very little beauty I had, she stripped it away, okay? And it didn't come early on, but it did come by like towards the end of my second trimester into my third, where I got completely dark. My belly was dark black. Now, I'm not like a light-skinned girl, but I'm a nice mocha chocolate brown. You know what I mean? And I got really dark. My belly, you couldn't even see like my center line. Well, actually, you could see it. It was just black and thick, but my belly got so dark. And it was just ghetto. My nose stretched out. I actually got like this seasonal, it felt like a seasonal allergy. I don't have allergies, but I was always sniffling like, and every day my coworker would be like, are you getting sick? And I'd be like, no, I don't have a cold. Come to find out, it's some type of pregnancy cold you get. Some kind of pregnancy sinus thing you get. What? Not to mention the morning sickness. Now, like I said in my last video, I didn't have morning sickness. However, I did get very nauseous with soup. And there's a restaurant out here called Nando's Petty Chicken. My husband bought that chicken once and brought it to the car. I felt like I could smell the grease that was dripping off the grill they used. It made me want to throw up so bad. When I tell you, your sense of smell become so keen for better and most definitely for worse. Ghetto. Okay? Number 2, in line with your body not being your own, having the urge to go to the bathroom every 5 seconds. Like, you know, if you drink a lot of water, as you should be, if you drink a lot of water, a lot of fluids, and like you gotta keep going to the bathroom, or like if you went out at night and you're drinking a lot and you try not to break your seal, because you know once you break your seal, you gotta keep going. Imagine that on a daily, just to get to the bathroom and drop about 2-3 droplets. That's it. Where they do that at? I'm talking about middle of the night. Oh my God, I gotta go to the bathroom just to sit down and have, just because your baby decided to kick you in your bladder. Ghetto. Now, I don't have much complaints as far as being pregnant because, as I've told y'all, my pregnancy for the most part was pretty smooth. I didn't have like anything crazy. I wasn't sick through my whole pregnancy and all that stuff. I mean, I've had friends who've had crazy experiences, being sick the whole time, developing things like pregnancy gingivitis, you know, diabetes, and all this stuff. So I didn't have all that besides the blood pressure, which we now have under control. Now, when you have your child, the push that people give for you to breastfeed your child, I will never, ever tell anybody they need to breastfeed their child. And I get it. I get it. Breast milk is better for the child. Sure. As a kid who mainly had formula, I turned out fine. Me and my siblings only went about a month on breast milk and was like, we're okay. So I had in my mind that my child was gonna be okay. The only thing that kept me continuing to provide breast milk was not having to pay for milk, especially with the shortage that happened. However, the damage, the damage that breastfeeding does to your body, to your boobs, is ridiculous. The only pro with breastfeeding and producing breast milk is your boobs look great. Oh, they are full. They're sitting up right. They're great. Once you dry those puppies out, baby, pancakes. And now I want to say, I attempted to nurse my child. She didn't want to nurse. So I exclusively pumped. I mean, she didn't even want to take the bottle. Every time I went to go feed her the bottle, it took a while just for her to open her mouth. So I had to pump faithfully every 3 hours. Let me tell you something. Ghetto, it ain't for the weak. Not to mention, my child had an allergy, allegedly, to dairy. And so I had to completely take dairy out of my diet because y'all know whatever you intake, your baby gonna get it, okay? I became so skinny because I wasn't eating like I wanted to, and I was pumping. Oh, my supply was great, thank God, but it was ghetto. The number one issue people don't tell you when it comes to breastfeeding, because I'm telling you, people thought it was simple, like pop the boob in the baby's mouth, is gonna be fine. Sure. The number one thing they don't tell you is getting mastitis, having clogged ducts, having lumps in your boobs of clogged up milk. Listen. Oh, the pain of having a lump on your boob that you need to massage out to get milk out. All the pain of having a breast milk seal created on your nips that causes your boobs to swell up and be backed up. Ooh, the ghetto. The trauma of missing a pump session, so you fill up so much, you're so engorged that you develop a fever and you got to get on antibiotics. Ain't nobody tell me that. Y'all pressing to breastfeed and y'all didn't talk about the horror. I know people that had to be rushed to the hospital and get their boob cut open just to get the milk out because it was so backed up. I know people who breastfed and their babies damn near ripped their nipples off. And we pushing for it? Listen, it's great. Breast milk is great if you can do it. I'm happy I did it. For my little 07 months, I exclusively pumped. But baby, it ain't for the weak. I will never shame someone who tells me they don't want to breastfeed. I support you. Whatever you want to do, I support you. Because it's ghetto and it's not for the weak. And lastly, when it comes to postpartum, if you care about what you look like before you get pregnant, you may have a struggle with how you look and feel during pregnancy and after you give birth. Maybe. Some people do, some people don't. You know, some people after that baby, they want to get a mommy makeover. Other people are just like, they don't care. It is what it is. I struggled with how I looked, and mainly because a comment was made to me prior to me being pregnant that, I mean, people always commented that I'm so small. Oh, you're so little, you're so little. That's gonna change once you have a baby. You're gonna be big. Okay, cool. So it bothered me, you know, after having a kid, that I'm just like, oh, my belly's not dropping as quick as I would want it to drop and all these stuff. Not to mention I had a C-section, so I really wasn't moving like that. I wasn't doing too much. I was trying to control my blood pressure, you know, all this stuff. But I didn't like the way I looked for a very long time. And because I also was losing weight drastically, so like I dropped down to my weight, so I was looking small, butt was gone, everything, but my belly was still there because the belly takes time to go back down. You know what I mean? Like, it takes some time. And I look like the letter B, lowercase. I ain't got no chest, and my butt, I don't know where it went. It was flat, but just my belly was poking out. Oh, it was so ghetto. It was so ghetto. I mean, now I'm once I stopped pumping, my weight came back up a little bit, and now I'm like, you know, I'm filling in the right places. But boy, was it ghetto. Ghetto. I honestly recommend people, if you want to look good, to you, like if you really care about how you look as far as size goes, like if you really what's the word I'm looking for, Lord, mommy brain, ghetto. If you're really adamant about how you look physically, I recommend really keeping up with exercise while you're pregnant, whatever it is, whether it's walking, whether it's going to the gym or whatever. Stay on it so that once the baby comes, you already have that in you, like, okay, I gotta work out. Not doing anything during pregnancy and then thinking you could just jump into it after and you're gonna just be snatched. I don't think it gonna work, okay? I know for me at this point, if it wasn't for the drugs and the new diet plan that I was put on with my mom here making my diet meals, I don't think I would have lost the weight that quickly. and that well. So that's just my little bit of advice when it comes to pregnancy. Okay. Anywho, I'm sure there's more things. I really have mommy brain. It's crazy. I literally can't think of words right away. That's another thing. That mommy brain thing is real. Pregnancy brain and then mommy brain. Oh, ghetto. But there were just so many things. Like I said, it is truly, like seriously, it is truly a miracle and a blessing to be able to have children. It should not be taken lightly, of course. I know there's some people or a lot of women out there who want to have children who can't, or who have issues conceiving or any of that. So I don't take the blessing that it is to have a child lightly. However, for people who are choosing to have a child or trying or whatever, I honestly think we should still be honest about all the things that could potentially happen. A lot of moms don't do that, and then you get knocked up and you're like, why didn't nobody tell me that my body was gonna do this? Why didn't nobody tell me? So if anybody gonna tell you, I'm the one. Okay, you got any questions? You want to know why your body doing X, Y, and Z? I'm the one. Okay. Again, I thank y'all for watching. I think my next video, I'm going to talk about how I was, my postpartum period. I guess I'm still postpartum. I don't know how long postpartum supposed to last. We coming up on the year, but I want to talk about how I did from delivery to going back to work, to pumping, to all that. So if not my next video, one of these videos, we'll get into that and some points into moms who want to exclusively pump. I don't think you should feel ashamed if you can't nurse. If you really want to give your baby breast milk, but your baby won't get on, there's nothing wrong with just pumping the milk out. They still gonna get the breast milk? Huh? Okay. Okay. Anyways, y'all, thanks again for watching another video. This is Samara Says. Bye. Samara Says.